Here's a crazy interesting post you may have forgotten about. On March 4th, 1973, two New York Yankees held separate press conferences to let the world know they were switching spouses. To make the whole thing sound family-friendly, the two ball players, Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich, stated, "We didn't trade wives, we traded lives." Still, it was sorted enough that the Yankees general manager, Lee McVale, half-joked to the press, "We may have to call off Family Day." So how'd this all happen? By most accounts, in the summer of '72, the two families were just close friends. Then, New York Post sports writer Maury Allen had a party at his place, during which the two couples committed to an off-the-field trade. The two players left with each other's spouses, and then engaged in some Yankee-panky for the next several months, officially moving in with each other's families in December of that year. Days after the announcement in March, Susanne Kekich spoke to the Post about how the big swing just sort of happened, and that everyone was really happy with the situation. Mike Kekich, however, had a completely different story to tell the press, explaining that he and Marilyn Peterson had already split up, and that he wanted his old wife and family back, and that, somewhere inside, he'd like to kill Peterson. Psychologists weighed in to explain why any couple would engage in such depraved, amoral behavior. Opposing teams joked about the situation, but sympathized with their fellow ball players. And the neighbors, well, they really didn't care. By June, Kekich was traded to the Cleveland Indians, leaving his family with Peterson. And in April of '74, Peterson ended up taking Kekich's spot on the Indians, pushing Kekich to the Japanese League. Peterson retired from the game in 1976, and Kekich retired in 1977, with a brief stint in the Mexican League. So there it is. In 1973, 4 balls led to 1 career strikeout and 1 happy marriage. How's that for a crazy, interesting post?